Module 4, Lesson 1, the Meta Ad Library, Legally Spying on Competitor Paid Strategies. In the context of the strategic sandwich framework, competitive intelligence acts as the keystone of sound digital marketing logic. Where prior modules have focused on brand building and audience understanding, competitive intelligence now brings clarity to the chaotic environment of paid advertising. Rather than speculate about effective messaging and investments, savvy marketers turn to observable data, specifically the Meta Ad Library, to gain a tangible edge. The Meta Ad Library, originally developed as a transparency mechanism for political ads, has evolved into an indispensable resource for strategists. This tool provides an all-access window into every active Facebook and Instagram ad, thereby serving as a living map of your industry's advertising terrain. The purpose of utilizing this resource goes beyond mere curiosity. It is about efficiently allocating resources, learning from established campaigns, and positioning your brand with precise, data-driven insight. Imagine searching for a competitor's name in the Meta Ad Library. At first glance, a casual user might marvel at a high-quality image or compelling copy. However, a skilled strategist applies a multi-layered checklist. The longevity factor becomes your first signal of success. Ads that persist for multiple months stand as powerful testimony to their profitability, for no business willingly continues a loss-making endeavor. By sorting ads by their date started, you can identify which messages withstand the test of market response. These are the campaigns that are worth dissecting. Next, consider the hook variation present within a competitor's ad set. Pay attention to the range of variations in headlines, visuals, or video representations. If a competitor is running several iterations of a single theme, often with subtle twists on emotion triggers, such as pain versus pleasure, they're actively engaged in optimization. This discovery can offer a window into their experimentation cycle, revealing what hooks may be heading toward market saturation and which are still under exploration. The call to action, often overlooked, is a direct clue to the structural strategy of your competitor. By following the CTA, you could determine the ultimate destination, be it a lead magnet, an e-commerce landing page, or a webinar funnel. This insight partly uncovers your competitor's customer journey map, helping you to reconstruct how they are nurturing and converting prospects. Beyond structure, the emotional message within the ad copy reveals competitive positioning. Strategic analysis involves distinguishing whether a competitor leads with authority, aims to provoke, or appeals to aspiration. Clusters of similar emotional triggers across competing ads may signal market crowding, highlighting areas ripe for differentiation. For instance, in a landscape saturated with fear-based messaging, a pivot to aspirational tones could allow your brand to attract an underserved segment. It is essential, however, to heed the strategist's warning. The Meta Ad Library is a wellspring for inspiration, not imitation. The potential for informational advantage lies in discerning what works, extrapolating why it works, and then infusing that understanding with your brand's unique voice. Plagiarizing is not only unethical, but also erodes long-term brand value. Proprietary spin remains paramount. Your competitive intelligence should guide innovation, not duplication. In summary, the Meta Ad Library is not merely a catalog of advertisements, but a robust, dynamic database for competitive learning. Through careful, academic inspection of competitors' spending, creative iteration, and call-to-action pathways, marketers could transform uncertainty into actionable intelligence. Competitive insight minimizes waste, accelerates testing cycles, and lays the groundwork for authentic, effective market leadership.